Hello everyone, Marcia Baker here, and I just thought I would give you kind of an up-to-date picture with Thanksgiving coming up of what my gratitude journal looks like, my mini gratitude journal. So clearly it's really simple, and I'll post the link to how we made this journal. So this is, I believe, 4 sheets of watercolor paper. So it's 140 pounds, so it's a little thicker even than index stock, and just it's just great to work with. It takes paint really well, so I have lots of watercolor sheets in here and some paint scrapes and some jelly prints. So the first page is a wreath, and we did this in summer camp, so I've got another video I'll post, and maybe I'll just edit out the wreath part and put that in this blog post as well. So if you want to know how to make this wreath, I give you some ideas to do that. And then so far this is the calendar. So I decided to just draw whatever made sense. So some days are longer and bigger and shorter and squarer. So this was just fun way to just find some little thing to document every day. So this is our Thanksgiving menu. So here's my little turkey, and he is Mod Podge. So basically I drew him on white tissue paper, and then I Mod Podged it in the book over a jelly plate print. So I think I used Mod Podge satin, right? And that's what they gave you that look. So it has a little sheen, but not much. And you want to do it on white paper, because sometimes the Mod Podge might make the colored paper run. On the other side, I did the menu. So we're just having a very simple menu: turkey, gravy, dressing, mashed potatoes, yeast roll corn, green beans, pumpkin pie, and apple crisp. And then I decided to do, you could just do anything you wanted in your little mini journal, but I just thought it'd be kind of fun. So here's T for thankful. And then I'm thankful for that I'm a teacher, so I doodled an apple. And then H is house. I'm very thankful for my house. I love having people over. I feel like we've got a gift of hospitality, and so I just love that I can share my home with others. And in case you're wondering, I got these letter ideas from the Daily Drop Cap, which I will put that link in the bottom as well, so you have access to that. So a drop cap is a letter that drops below the main text, and there's just a bigger letter. And Jessica Hish, who is an amazing graphic artist who really focuses on typography. Oh, she did, I think, like 12 alphabets, and then she would post a letter every day. So all her alphabets are there, called the Daily Drop Cap. So I will put that link in there as well. So A is for abundantly blessed, because I am abundantly blessed. And N and the word that just kept coming to me was Nancy. And Nancy is my mother. So, and I am so thankful that I still have both my parents. My mom is 90, and my dad is going to be 93 in January. So pretty excited about that. So, and they're doing really well. They are doing just really well. So, and then I took a break. So, in the middle, and just decided to do banners, because I hadn't done banners. I thought it would be kind of fun. And then I did cut out, I do have a punch with a heart, so there's a big blob of paint under there, which is why I decided to put it there. So, all right, and so give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, his love endures forever. And that's from one of the Psalms, but clearly I didn't write that on here. K is for kosher dill, because I'm sure that is the very first K that comes to mind when you think about gratitude, is kosher dill pickles. But just really quickly, my story is that, just in how my whole journey of gratitude started is what, my husband's diabetic, and he was, I think went low, and I needed to go get him wherever he was. But I was just pulled in the driveway with, groceries, and it's like, okay, so I got to put the cold stuff away, so I'm trying to throw everything in the refrigerator, and the pickles fall off the top shelf and fall and break and smash into 1,000 pieces, and I'm like, really, like, right now, this has to happen right now, Lord, like, really, I need to go get Randy, and I don't have time to clean these pickles up. And that very moment, how, like, parenting moments are never really convenient. Well, the Lord just had like an inconvenient moment with me and just said, you know, Randy's going to be fine, but would you just look at your refrigerator and see how full it is? And don't you know there's a lot of people in this world that wish they had a refrigerator as full as you are, and you're sitting here crabbing about a jar of pickles. And that really humbled me. And ever since then, I have just been um, trying to be just very conscious about all the things I have that I have in abundance and try and share and be very thankful. So there's my kosher dill pickle story. So, and then, so my K I did as this is called negative space. So I doodled around the object without having to outline it. So you can still see that it's a K, but I never drew the K. I just doodled around it. So that's called negative space, and maybe we should do some more projects like that. F is family. So there's another drop cap. And then there's my family. And again, I did that on white tissue paper. And U is for uplifted, because I have to say my husband just really, I guess my love language is encouraging words, and he really is so gracious and has a good word for me. So it's just really, I am uplifted, and then I am loved. So, and Jeremiah 33:31 is like one of my favorite verses, that I have loved you with an everlasting love. And again, I sort of did negative space, but I actually outlined the heart this time, just for something to do it a little different. And I used a circus L, and you can kind of see that I've got, you know, I used different color pencils on there just to get the shading from kind of purple to pink. So, and this background is watercolor. So, and then the last pages are just Thanksgiving doodles. And so stay tuned and we will do more Thanksgiving doodles. So there's my gratitude journal. I totally love spending time. It was great to have a little journal where I could do a little bit every day, but didn't feel overwhelmed. Like, oh yeah, I've got like these 30 pages. They're going to take a half an hour each, you know. So I think there are actually 24 spreads here, but you know, some of them, like this would end up being one spread, you know, for 2 pages. And so it was not quite as overwhelming or intimidating. So it was a great little project. So again, look for I'll link the other video so you can see actually how to make the book. And anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.